Okay guys, we are about to simplify polynomials, and let's start simplifying polynomials right now. So we get open parentheses minus 7x to the fourth minus 2x cubed minus 4x plus 10x to the fourth plus 7x cubed plus 3 open and close parentheses at 10x to the fourth and 3. So whenever it comes to adding polynomials, okay, this is the plus sign here. What you do, you just drop all the parentheses. Just drop all the parentheses. So we get minus 7x. We get minus 7x here. X to the fourth minus 2x cubed minus 4x and plus 10x to the fourth plus 7x cubed plus 3. All right, so we just drop the parentheses. Step number 2, we just put the like terms together. When I say like terms, we get the 4 here, and over here we get the 4 again. So we get two terms that have exponent 4. So let's put these two terms together. This is minus 7x to the fourth plus 10x to the fourth. These are the first two. And after that, let's go and see if we could get some other terms. Oh, this is on x3, and we get another x3 here. Okay, so these are the terms we're going to put together now, these two. And once we have these two, we have but take them with the signs. Okay, minus 2x cubed, and we're going to put this one plus 7x cubed. We get these together, and then we get the last ones. We get this one here. We get this guy right over here. I'll get minus 4x and 3. So once we have those two, they're not the same. So we just take them and write them as they are. So this is minus 4x plus 3. Okay, that's good. So now once we put them next to each other, it's easy to get to the third step. The third step has to do with, we're going to take care of these two, okay? And after that, we're going to take care of these two, and we're going to leave minus 4x plus 3. So now let's take care of these two terms. We're going to simplify them. That's what I said, simplify polynomial. Let's simplify this. We get minus 7 plus 10. So what you do, you do the operations on the coefficients of x to the fourth, and you're going to leave it at x to the fourth. So this is minus 7 plus 10. This is 3x to the fourth. This is 3x to the fourth. We're done with this one here. This is gone, and that one is gone. 3x to the fourth. Minus 2 plus 7. This is 5. 2x cubed plus 7x cubed. This is plus 5x cubed. And we are here minus 4x plus 3. So we leave these as they are. This is minus 4x plus 3. So we don't simplify those because they're not the same. And basically this is our answer. So we have simplified this polynomial. 3x4 plus 5x3 minus 4x plus 3. Okay, that's for this one. So let's go and work this one out. So once we are here, we're going to do the same. But because here we get plus, we drop all those parentheses, but over here we get minus. We cannot drop the parentheses like that. We need to do some work first. We need to make sure that we're going to drop the parentheses for the first one, okay, for the first one. But once we get here, this negative sign has to get into everything inside of those parentheses. So everything here, because it's minus on the outside here, all the terms inside of those parentheses will be the opposite of what we have now because of the minus sign. So we get 10x4 plus x squared plus 9x, and here we get minus 11x. You see the minus sign here, minus 11x. Minus times minus is plus 8x, minus 11x4, sorry, x4. Not minus times minus is plus 8x squared. Okay, and minus times plus is minus 6. Very important. So this is what is changed. All right, so now let's go and get the like terms together. The same way we did for number 1 here. Go where we get the x4. We get x4 here. That's one x4. And we get another x4 over here. Let's put them next to each other. I'm going to move this one and put it up here so for more understanding. This is 10. This is 10x4. Okay. Minus 11x4. Put them in next to each other so that you can subtract, do the operation easily here. Okay, plus x squared. Let's put the x squared terms together. Plus x squared, and we get 8x squared. Put plus 8x squared. Get this together. So basically, we move this one already. We move this one. Okay, we put it here. We move that one, which was the 4th. We put it here. And we moved the x squared, we put it here, and we moved the x, we put it right here. All right. So now what we have left, we don't want to make any mistake. We get 9 plus 9x left here, plus 9x minus 6. You see it? That's what we have here, minus 6. So we get all of this together. So now let's combine the like terms. Let's combine. We're going to combine these two. We're going to combine these two. Why? Because they are like terms, to the 4th and to the 4th. So we just subtract the coefficients. So 10 minus 11, all right, 10 minus 11, it is minus 1. Okay, minus 1, but we don't say x8 or x0. So you keep, because of this plus minus sign here, you keep it as x to the 4th. This is minus 1, x to the 4th. Okay, plus we get over here x squared plus 8x. But remember, x squared has an invisible 1 in front of it. Okay, there is an invisible 1. So 1 plus 8 is 9. This is 9 plus 9x squared. Not x4, guys. It's x squared because we didn't multiply to get x4. Okay? And we get plus 9x minus 6. You're going to tell me, why didn't I do these two? They're not the same. I cannot say 9 minus 6 is 3. You cannot say that because you get an x attached to the 9, but the 6, you don't have anything attached to it. So you leave it at that. That's what it is. Basically, this is our answer. Remember, minus 1x to the 4th, this is the same as minus x to the 4th, okay, plus 9x squared plus 9x minus 6. So those two ways of writing the answer are the same. So once we did this, we can do the first one or the second one. So what I'm saying here, if you write the first one, you get the answer right, okay? I'm going to say or here. If you write the first one, you get the answer. If you write the one at the bottom, you get the answer right as well. So it doesn't matter which way you choose, as long as you write it this way. All the same. Okay, so this is the answer for this one. Either you write this one, which is minus 1x4 plus 9x squared plus 9x minus 6, or you write it this way, minus x to the fourth plus 9x squared plus 9x minus 6. Okay, so now let's go and work with the third one. So we get some definitions we need to take care of here. The first thing we have to do, this is negative exponent. This is going to be done last, okay? But we get 24 x to the 6 over 8x cubed, all raised to the negative second power. The first thing we need to do is to divide the numbers, okay? 24 over 8. That's what we need to do first. So 24 over 8, this is equal to 3. That's the 3 we got here. And the next thing we need to do is to take a look at what we have, the x6 and x3. So this x here is x at the bottom here. It's the same thing. So that's the same base, x and x. So whenever that happens, you put this is equal to 3x and you subtract the exponents, okay? 3x and this is 6 on top here minus 3 at the bottom. So the whole thing raised to the negative 2 power. So there is a rule for this one here. The rule says, okay, if I get a to the x over a to the y, so this, because if we get a to the x over a to the y, this is an example, this is division of exponent. This is equal to a to the x on top minus y. That's what we have here. In this case, a is x. That's the same a at the bottom, which is the same x. That's division. So it's equal to a to the x minus y. So x is on top, which is 6 minus 3. That's what it is here. That's what we have at the bottom here. So we can rewrite this as, because of this 6 minus 3, this is equal to 3. Let's write 3 here. This is 3x 3 raised to the negative 2 power. And once we are here, so this is a to the x over a to the y is equal to a to the x minus y. Okay? And at the bottom here, if we get, there is a rule for that one as well. This is negative exponent. If I get a to the negative x, this is equal to, it's a negative x. This is equal to 1 over the same a to the x. So what happens here, we get the inverse of what we have here, which is 1 over a, but we change the negative sign at the bottom here. So I'm going to do the same. Let's say that the whole thing here is a. All right, and the negative 2 is the negative x. So I'm going to take, this is going to be equal to 1. This is equal to that. We get the 1 here because of the negative sign. So 1 over 3, okay, to the x cubed, but to the square. What happens, you see I change the sign of the exponent. That I change the signs here. And now I get 2 terms inside of the parentheses. So each one has its own 2. So remember, there is a 1 here. There is a 1 here. So don't think that you're going to say 2 times 3 is 6. No, 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 no. So you multiply the exponent. So this is 2 times 1, okay, and 2 times 3 here. So what we have, this is going to be equal to 1 over 3 squared and x 2 times 3 is 6, x to the 6. All right, 1 over 3 squared and x to the 6. So now let's finish this. This is the last one because we need to finish with the 3 squared. So this is equal to 1 over 9x to the 6. 1 over 9x to the 6. And this is your final answer. 1 over 9x to the 6. Okay, guys, this is the end of this video, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.